He was a father, a son, and he was described as strong and a fighter.
Sadly, a Detroit police officer shot in the line of duty last week has died. Officer Glenn Doss Jr. was just 25 years old. He was shot in the head last Wednesday night when he showed up to help with a domestic violence call on the city's east side. Officer Doss served nearly 2 years on the Detroit police force. His dad, also a police officer with the department.
I want to thank God for 25 years. He allowed me the honor and the pleasure to raise such a great young man.
He fought a good fight. He is truly what we call one of Detroit's finest.
Honoring Officer Doss will take place Monday at 4:30 at Detroit's 7th Precinct. We are told funeral information will be available Monday or Tuesday. And sadly, this is the latest in a stretch of horrible incidents for the Detroit Police Department.
In the past 16 months alone, more than 9 officers have been shot or injured in the line of duty. That number has some calling for action.
There has never been a time it has been more dangerous to be a Detroit police officer than the last year and a half. There have been more shootings of officers than I can ever remember.
Recruitment is up within the Detroit Police Department. More officers are signing up to protect and serve the city of Detroit. But the situations they find themselves in are proving to be more unpredictable and volatile.
How did the police department police the mentally ill? And how do we live in a community where you have folks that are mentally ill that are not taking medication or on meds?
The death of Wayne State Police Officer Colin Rose allegedly came at the hands of someone with a long history of mental illness. That same suspect, Raymond Durham, is accused of shooting 2 other police officers. Commissioner Willie Burton says there are other cities we could look to as a model of providing protection.
Look at what Minneapolis is doing right now. They have caseworkers that go out in the community with the officers when they come in contact with the mentally ill, as well as when they come into contact with domestic violence, to assist the officer when they come in contact.
Commissioner Burton also points to the type of severe injuries DPD officers have sustained in the last year and a half. In April, while responding to a domestic call, DPD officer Waldis Johnson was shot in the head. And while he's making progress in his recovery, his family says it will likely take a miracle for him to fully recover. Burton points out a need for more protective headgear for tactical response units looking to avoid injuries like this, all of which he is aware will cost a lot of money.
City of Detroit has a grant department. I would love to see some type of grant or something to take, in place to see if there's any dollars out there.
That's where he looks to Lansing for help and guidance, saying one loss of a life is enough and the time to act is well overdue.
Lansing, I ask you to create laws, legislations to protect those in the community as well as protect our officers. We deserve better.
Commissioner Burton, who you just heard from, says he plans to bring up his proposals for change at the next meeting this coming week.